Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden, and today we're finally back with more Evergrey. This time with the track that was most suggested to me off of when we did the last one, the Dandelion Cipher, which was In the Absence of Sun. There's this one. Also, the other popular one was, I think it was You From You, I think is what it was called. But this one was the one that people told me the most, so that's what we're going with. I was told I had to check this one out, and that's what we're going to do. I'm expecting going into this that it's going to keep the same energy that we've already had and just be an amazing album in general. So let's jump in and find out.
Sun, where's the sun? Why is it hiding for some? Sun, where's the sun? The absence of light seems like abstinence. My sense of safety's undone. Got lost in winds too young, taught to see unnoticed.
Okay. That is beautiful. To start, just the keyboard and his vocals, just wonderful mixture here. It has like a little bit of like a, it's like beauty and melancholy almost mixed together is how it sounds, just by the tone of his voice and some of the keys that they're choosing to play. Excuse me, sorry. Long day. It just seems to, I don't know, it just gives it like that melancholy feeling, but it's still just beautiful at the same time. It's quite the mix, and just listening to that key part just play over and over and him sing over it is just Tom's voice, just amazing so far. Very beautiful track. Let's bring it back 5 seconds.
To see unnoticed, but forever present in my essence. Forever.
Okay.
Sands of salt forever, deeply carved into my essence, forever present. There was a subtle call, but it might have been too silent.
That's a nice fill that they put in. It came in really nice when bass, guitar, and drums kicked in there. It really kept it in that same area of mood of sound that we had going on. And I just really, really enjoyed that whole fill they just did here. That was fun to hear it again. It's just sometimes it's the little things when you're listening to tracks, like, again, like for those who if you haven't heard me mention it before, it's not something that's on a lot of my videos. I mentioned that I did drum a little bit before, so when a drummer is doing, it's not the track that's boring. It's just last night I did not sleep very good. it's not that the track is boring. It's definitely not that. This is definitely on key with the rest of the album. But again, yeah, because I played drums before, sometimes the drum fills and stuff like that just stick out more, even if they're just little things. Like, this is only like 5 seconds worth of drum fill here, but it just stands out to me as like just a really nice touch to give a little bit of flair, but it's, again, keeps with the mood of the song, which is, so far, everything musical that they're doing musically here is just keeping with that emotion that they started off with, even though the track is picked up a bit. It's beautiful.
I've been to silence, the need to feel desired, turn to inside blame. When the calls were left unanswered, my virtue fell in shame, and I became a shadow and waited for the sun. Unbeliever, drifted further and further. I was soon out of sight, leaving me to a fate. I was shaped by the shadows in the absence of sun, never leaving the haze. And if you never walked among shadows, or never were held in the arms of solitude, then you never felt how cold it is in the absence of sun, in the absence of sun, in the absence of sun.
Ooh, that was something. Okay. This is 100% on par with the rest of the album. For just the amazing sound going on it. I'm not going to be able to stop yawning throughout this whole song. If anybody who's watched the channel a lot in the past, this is like me all the time in the past. Since I've been back, I haven't been at work, so I've been able to get sleep usually. This is the first time I'm yawning the whole time. I'm sure that'll make some of you laugh that are watching this that have been following the channel for a while. Yeah, that whole part, just the way that they still kept, again, the whole emotion of the song, but it's just different because it hits you different because of the heaviness that comes along with it. Oh my god. I swear I'm not that tired either. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, just the heaviness. It has that same effect of the heaviness that from the other tracks where the heavy parts hit in, like where August Mourns. Every time, yes, that last part where it hits heavy, I feel like I have to headbang to it. And Tom is singing over this part as well, so it's like two of my favorite parts of what they do. Tom's voice, and whenever they bring in those, they're doing such a good job of like bringing in like beauty and bringing in the heavy parts at the right time in a lot of their songs, and I feel like they did it again here. And I think that's what's making this album one of my favorite albums that they've done, is they just seem to have found like this very good mixture between the beauty and heaviness, where those heavy parts just come in right when they need to. That's what it feels like. For me, anyway. Maybe it's different for the rest of you, but it just seems to hit perfect moments. Let's continue.
Sun, where's the sun? Why is it hot?
Before we keep going on that was a really beautiful touch with the guitar solo. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. I felt like, oh, they're just going to throw in the guitar solo halfway in the middle of the song. Would have been different. It would have been different from their usual, because it seems to always be near the end of the song when it's in these longer tracks. I was like, oh, that's different. But it is just a short one here. But it fit in so nicely just to break it up just a little bit. In the transition, and it sounds like they're coming back in to what they were doing before. I feel like I keep interrupting the song, but there's just so many like interesting little things that keep happening that I'm really enjoying with this track. I can see why a bunch of you said to do this one.
The sun, why is it hiding for some? Sun, where's the sun? The lack of light is my abstinence, and my sense of safety's undone. Got lost in winds when I was young, torn to see, I've noticed, but forever present in my essence.
Ooh, right into it.
Drifted further and further, I was soon out of sight, leaving me to a fate. I was shaped by the shadows, in the absence of sun, never leaving the haze. And if you never walked
Okay, just because I want to get in one more pause for the end and fix my headphones that are falling off the top of my head. That was actually unexpected when they kicked right back into the heavy part on that track. I was really not expecting it that instantaneously like that. That was a good one. You guys pulled a fast one on me on that one, and but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that it caught me off guard. Still, like this is what, the 6th track I think we've listened to on this album at this point. And the fact that it's still surprising me is a good thing. That's what I want in my music. I knew they were going to do that heavy part again, but that's not how I was expecting it at all. So it was a really nice change up. Plus, I mean, you seen me. I was pretty into that. So I'm glad they did that. Let's finish off the track. And there we have it. That is Evergrey's In the Absence of Sun. Beautiful track. Can completely see why you guys want me to check this one out as the next track to check out for this album. I am quite happy with this album in general. Again, I've already mentioned it earlier, but this is 100% gonna be my favorite album that they've done for sure. It's it's just an amazing album. They just outdid themselves on this one, like 100%. There's just, again, they just brought all their elements together that they've worked on over the years, and they've just encapsulated into this album and just found exactly, for me, what this band should sound like. I mean, they'll probably change things up again as they move forward, because that's what bands do. And like, it maybe blow me away again, but it just feels like this right here that we have on this album is just perfect. It's perfect where it is. Not saying that they shouldn't keep trying new things, because I'm not one of those ones that thinks, once you find what most people think is perfection, that you should just keep it that way and never try new things. Most definitely should keep doing new things, because I'll probably enjoy the new things too, truthfully. But this album and even is just it's just been mind blowing so far. That it's just it makes me think about how like it's cool sometimes how you listen to a band the first few times, whatever, and they don't blow you. It doesn't blow your mind at that time. Then you come back at a different point in your life, and they're at a different time in their career, and they've had a couple more albums since then, and it's completely different. You just amazing and just really enjoy checking them out, and then they become one of your favorite bands. And that's what happened with Evergrey. First time I heard them was a while ago, years ago, but and now they're one of my favorite bands. And we're going to continue to check out some of their older stuff that I've never heard before after we're done with this album, because it's what I got to do next, because I know I missed some gems. I'm sure of it. I mean, I can't wait to hear some more tracks from the album, actually. This one was, now that I'm about halfway through and they're all been good, I feel like even if it does start to go downhill from here, which I'm not expecting, I'm still going to be happy either way, because I think next time we will probably be doing You From You, because that was the next highly requested one. So expect that one in the not too far future. It could be within 2 weeks. I do have a lot of other stuff on the go at the same time, so we'll get there as soon as we can, but hope to see you guys on that next one. If you enjoyed this one, though, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified when I drop new videos. I also have a Twitch gaming channel and Discord server in the description below if you're interested in joining. And as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later.